And so it was that the Iron Garrison passed the doors of Durin and entered the dark of Moria. But they were not the first to brave the mines, nor will they be the last.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Farmer Plays Lord of the Rings Online. Today, we're entering the mines of Moria. And why, do you ask? Why don't you keep going doing what you were doing? And my reasoning was quite simple. You really should play that section of the game yourself. It's God's gift to humanity. It is great, and I'm gonna say it because I loved it. I loved seeing it through other players when I was younger and playing through it myself, but that was the greatest gift, playing through it myself, and I highly encourage you to do so. I loved doing the early game and uploading it to YouTube, but I kind of went a different direction. I decided to focus on the epic storyline, the volume 1, and I'm still working on it just slowly and with just time it will come. But I want to start on this project as well. We can see how it goes. You can see here, forward book 2. You have to do book 1 to get into Moria. That will introduce you to your legendary weapon and how that system works, but just to show you some basics, to access your weapon, you go here. Here you can put all sorts of, for example, enhancement runes. That is +1, you can see there, rune +1 for a level 50. You can drag it over here. If you look really closely here at 51 and 52, 52 is the highest level of this gambit slot. Say yes. It's now 52, 52. Just really basic. You get 2 weapons, and this is, I just got it, so we will fill this out in due time. That's one of it. The other is kind of an explanation how you get in here, who you're with, and all sorts of stuff which will become apparent as we go in. On this character, I will not be doing any of the books. That is going to be strictly on my other one, which is added with double D twice. Yes, just I will be completing all of the normal quests, and we will think about doing some dungeons when we're finished with everything else. And so this is going to be not a huge project, but it's going to be time consuming. And I will edit it out. And that's not a joke on my name or my character's name, even though it's edit. But I will edit out most of the traveling and all that stuff. But I love this place. I truly love Moria, and I want more people to play this game. And I think the best way is to show them the epicness of Moria and have them come and experience the Shadows of Angmar, the original expansion, as much as you can of the original part of it on your own. Because with friends, but not through others. we are living in a time where we're living way too much through other people. And I don't think...
The Lords of Moria have returned!
Yay! I don't think that's the way to go. Right, let's get our first quest in.
Stand and speak with me.
That is welcome to Moria.
Hangs into balance.
Welcome to Moria, Edit. You join us at a momentous time. I am the master of the expedition group here at Durin's Threshold. Other expedition groups have already moved further into the depths of Khazad-dûm, hoping to find Balin's expedition of some years ago and learn of their fate. My fellow dwarves are having difficult time settling in for a number of reasons. If you could assist them, I would be most grateful. That's a quest from Thormoth. We will talk to Gamli.
We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
Ho there, friend. You don't see anything moving in my bed, do you? My sleep has been quite disturbed of late by the feeling of something crawling across my skin. I refuse to lay beneath those blankets again until I am assured there is nothing alive within them. Take a look for me at it. I dare not touch the blankets. This is his bed. And we're examining. Ooh, bedbugs. We can kill them. There you go. I don't think we needed to. But we get a deed for it. Grodbog Slayer. There's going to be all sorts of deed. I doubt I will be doing them all. But I will definitely, that's the plan anyway, if I find a place that is particularly good to kill a lot of them to get the
orcs
deed.
Of Moria have much to account for.
I will point that out and maybe make a short or something where people can go and check it out. But otherwise not. But that's something that someone with some time and knowledge on their hands should do. It's like, hey, you want to farm this animal or creature for this deed? Go here. This is the best place. That's definitely a market out there. Hint, hint. This is intolerable. Insects rustling around where I lay my head is quite unacceptable. It is not to be borne, I tell you. Where did those hideous little things come from? We have hardly been here a day and already we are infested. I think now I shall need a thorough wash. Well, I recommend not going outside because the water is still there. Tulk only had the foreword, so we're going to ignore that. We're going to assist Raf Ulf.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
So he is mentioning here, though, the poor dwarves are the ones that fell during the incursion here inside. I hope that's going to become more apparent because that is kind of a storyline for the books and the volumes. But there were quite a lot of casualties fighting the water of the lake. Those poor dwarves, they met their doom before they could feast their eyes upon the splendor of Moria. Our victory over this gate is a bittersweet one for me. I would like to honor the fallen at it. Perhaps you can plant a banner at their graves so that we will all remember their bravery and sacrifice. So let's go and do that. To be able to move efficiently inside Moria, you will need a goat. That's just a thing you need. Horses don't work in here. I do not remember how you get it, but I think you'll be on foot for the first few quests. Not that many. You don't really need to be moving really fast. Anyway, it's not long distances. And then I think you can get it really soon. If memory serves, but that's not always secure. So I will check that out. Here's a banner stand, 5 graves. I'm not sure what they dug down because they were pulled down into the lake, which is kind of a reason why I want to get back. This place is mighty creepy. So here from the outside, you can see the door of Durin. It's wide open, and the steps inside. I just want to show you that this is a region. Walls of Moria are here, and a region is down here. So you have all this big map, and again, Eriador, there's Rohan, Gondor, Mordor, all sorts of stuff.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
That was a good deed, Edit. Thank you for honoring my stalwart friends. I hope they rest well inside of the halls of their forefathers. Right, the next one, if I remember correctly, he's up here. Yes, he is. I need to go up this huge stair. This place is just... The first time I played this game, I got to like level 22. That's fine, you know, I had a great time, but it wasn't for me. I was playing World of Warcraft at the time. The next time I came back, I was so excited. Like, I was watching something and I saw Moria,
Not so stiff-necked.
and
You
I
might make a
just knew
swift victory of this endeavor.
that was for me. Like, I am playing now on higher level up characters, and I am just waiting until I get to Gundabad, or even the Grey Mountains, all of it. That's just, it's something for me. I'm not that interested in Erebor because I think, I'm not sure, do not quote me directly here, but I think that's not something where you're like going down level by level, deeper and deeper, and fighting more and more enemies. You know, I think it's just cool to look at, which is great. Moria's cool to look at, but I like Moria for more than just its looks. It's just the feel. It's yeah, I love it. Okay. Hello, Edit. We are off to a rough start here, to be sure. But is this not an exciting time? Already we have excavated these most impressive forges. Would you like to help me set up shop? Be careful, the fires are hot. The dwarves of Moria knew what they were about when they built these. Right, so I need to get dull blades. Let's start with that one. Is there a click box? There must be a hitbox on you. I need the 6th. Maybe there's right there. Now I need to use the forge, probably 6 times. Right, let's talk to...
Durin's folk will
what was
defy
his name?
Durin's fame.
Athils. That is fine work, good dwarf. I can tell this was forged in Moria. The improvement is remarkable already. I look forward to the work to be done here. Let's go back and speak to Thormoth. Thormoth is at the Durin's threshold, which is the entrance into the mines of Moria from the west.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Thank you for all that you've done, Edith. We are certainly off to a better start here now.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
You have done much for us, and now I am sure you are eager to press on into the tunnels. Oh yes. Tubi Thickfist is at the top of the great stairs just yonder, and I believe some dwarves under his supervision have already begun to press forward. If you are interested in doing the same, Tubi might have information that would be helpful for your journey. Yeah, I think we're done here. We'll talk to Tubi.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Ah, I am glad someone with some skill as a warrior has come. I am afraid this tunnel quite unnerves me, added. Some dwarves have already gone forth under my supervision, but they have not yet returned.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply.
This is only the beginning of the long dark of Khazad-dûm, and already dwarves go missing. The tunnels have been empty too long.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Many of our expeditions have pressed forward, for better or for worse. But two were supposed to return, and they have not. Will you seek out the Dagfinn? He made for Shemen Meldur many hours ago and has not yet returned. You can find it by pressing east from here, then turning north at your first opportunity.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
If you happen to pass the Chamber of Deep Thought while you search for my friends, would you mind investigating it? Such a place may hold many relics that would be invaluable to the dwarves. If anything catches your eye, feel free to investigate. Well, and here we have a dwarf axe. Quite hard to miss. It gives us a quest. This axe is a dwarf make and looks to have been abandoned recently. Perhaps one of the dwarf expeditionaries has encountered trouble upon the road. You should search nearby for the owner of this axe. Well, in here is something. You see a curious cocoon near the back of the chamber. This is Chamber of Deep Thought. You can see the bugs, that's why it's called the Chamber of Deep Thought. What is that noise? Oh, I'm being attacked by a spider. Ooh, that's an elite. That must have been frightening back in the day. I can't say I am stressed about it now. No, I am not doing a whole lot of damage. Well, and then I certainly did a lot. Well, that's fine. Oh, for the trophies that you need to do for your epic quests. No, not your epic quest, your class quests, right? I think so. Well, we've done one. I'm not gonna turn it in just yet. I'm gonna go and seek out the owner of the dropped axe, I suppose. Why am I not doing my most devastating attacks? I've been playing a different class for way too long. Anyway, I am a silly old fool for rushing in here without any help. But I thought this mad goblin was just up here by himself. Little did I know, the goblin is skilled at combat. He has spoken madness since then of a tribe lurking in the darkness somewhere near, led by a mysterious voice from the darkness. It is something he fears greatly. Do not worry about me. This leg is not as bad as it looks. Go and let Tubi know about the goblins and the voice. Those are far more troublesome than this nick on my leg. Well, dwarves are tough. This is Campi. He had some troubles. Well, do I want to go here down? Oh, I don't think so. I think you need to go from the other side. Ooh, we'll try. No, this is the place. I'm not gonna try and pronounce it again. That would be rude to the place I am trying to pronounce. Oh, Dagfinn is down here.
These halls will be great once more.
Oh, you startled me. I am sorry. I just cannot stop hunting. There must be treasure in this room, stowed away somewhere. My father gave me a map of this place, passed down from the time when the Longbeards inhabited Moria. And there were notes of a great promise in this hall. I meant only to come in and explore, but I cannot walk away when there is hope of buried treasure. Will you help me look? Well, I found a promising debris. I found nothing there. There must be more. Yes, there is. And the last.
The time has come.
You explain that you rooted through many corners of Siemeldur. You found nothing of promise, and perhaps it would be wise for everyone to return to Durin's threshold. No, I cannot believe it. I've treasured that map all my life. I cannot accept that it would lead me here only to find this hall empty. No, my father's map was a treasure in itself. My search cannot end in disappointment. I will continue looking. Well, we'll check in on him later. We'll hop on our goat and be on our way. Looks like Scampi is in trouble again. He should be fine now. I don't need a goat. It's really short.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
That fool, just because he treasured a map for a lifetime, does not mean that the map was ever going to be accurate. Siemeldur is likely as dry as bone now. I hope he returns soon to take some rest.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Alas, a spider and nothing more? That is dire news. I have never never even heard of a great spider that can glow translucent. I hope we do not discover many more of those. Well, at least you have cleared the chamber of evil. I will look on the bright side. Perhaps we can begin to restore it now. No. No. Sure.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
What Kambe says is disturbing. A goblin tribe this close to the entrance bothers me. We cannot safely reclaim Moria with such an impending threat. I am curious as to the nature of this voice as well. We must do what we can to locate their camp, for while Moria contains many unsleeping things that disappear into the darkness, goblins are not one of them.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply.
I think this is where we end the first episode in our quest into Moria. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.